Man, oh man, oh man.
That was a rough start, kiddies.
That was a rough start.
My goodness, I think we just made it. 7:01.
7:01, we're late. But we're early. But we're on
Okay, how do I refresh this page here?
A little squirrely thing up in the upper left corner. Click on that.
This little squirrely thing?
Yeah, and that should put us live. You're going to be down on the right-hand side. Scroll down a little bit. This is episode 3. Still working at the kinks. There we go.
This is right here. Watch live.
There's going to be kinks in every episode.
Oh, yeah, there's the shirt.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, there's the shirt.
All right, let me get rid of this volume over here. We're not having that problem. My goodness, my friend.
What a day.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Had to switch it up a little bit.
Truth be told, we did a break job.
Need a little pick me up.
Spitting everywhere.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Did a break job in the
John, why don't
garage.
you hand me a napkin over there, so I can
Watch the camera.
Look at what you did. Look at what you did. Just one. I just needed one, bud.
Fantastic.
I'm not gonna spill. I'm gonna go like this. And
Future.
Like bop off camera and do a little dab.
Future.
The thing there.
Future.
You know what nobody's noticed so far and nobody has commented on? I mean, clearly there's the cord.
The microphone. Okay.
It's a nice prop, and I'm sure once upon a time it was a very good microphone, but
there's nothing there.
Nothing there.
Nothing there.
Really.
Like here.
Okay.
And there.
Okay. Nothing going on.
Nothing. You want to tell a story where the mic came from?
Came out of the bus.
Came out of the bus. Viking Mobile Media.
Mobile Media 1.
Mobile 1.
So,
Viking 1.
I want to start this week by I'm not that we have a huge ton of followers. I think I'm surprised almost at the amount of followers that we do have.
Over 100 already.
Even though they're all our friends.
Thank you.
We thank our friends
from the bottom to the top.
We asked for some help last couple episodes, and again,
the outpour
at the outpour of, dude, let me help you guys. Dude, where can I help you guys? Like so many people that I felt bad turning people down.
Quotes. I want to see you succeed.
Right. Yeah. So
this is the type of people. So thank you, man. Thank you, guys.
So thank you so much for that.
I don't have the feet up. Nobody's talking to us yet.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
So good week. How was your week?
My week was good week, man. A typical week at work. I had the weekend off from my other gig, so it was a good week. Helped a buddy do a brake job in the garage. Did the brakes on a 2000.
And he's still alive, so
2013 Chevy Tahoe. Brakes, rotors, and pads.
Yeah.
It was, man.
That's riveting.
It was. It was, dude. It was. Had a great barbecue here last night with my girlfriend and her parents.
What'd you cook?
I cooked. My girlfriend was dying for some.
She's dying?
Well, not literally. I hope not.
No.
You want me to explain?
No, go ahead.
There was she wanted chicken with skin on it, so we got drumsticks and a couple pork tenderloins.
That's where all the fat and cholesterol is in the skin. You want to take that skin off.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Right. I soaked the chicken in buttermilk, marinated it in buttermilk overnight. Mm-hmm. Took it out, put a light. I did the famous Dave's knockoff last night. They're not paying for this either, by the way.
I like Stubbs.
Stubbs guy, huh?
I like Stubbs.
Huh?
Anyway, go ahead.
Well, I didn't want to get too.
Continue with your barbecue story.
Well, my barbecue story. So I soaked the in buttermilk, as I said, and then when I cleaned it off, I put a little bit of a dry rub on there, and then some famous Dave's barbecue sauce.
Which one?
The blue one, the sassy, sweet, and whatever it is. The blue one. And put that on it, and then I got a special rack for drummies, and I hung it on there. And then I cooked 2 pork tenderloins. Oh, this is good stuff, dude.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Gotta go with the devil's spit. I like to go with the devil's spit, too. Yeah, I hear Tim mumbling over there about the devil's spit. I always go, you know what? I put devil's spit in my spaghetti sauce.
Hell yeah.
Just a little bit.
Do it in your next time you make manwich or.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I put barbecue sauce in my spaghetti sauce.
It's good.
Yeah. Well, tomato sauce can be a
So
little.
is it sweet? I mean, devil's spit, but is it still sweet?
Because there's sugar and molasses and so on.
So it takes the nickely taste.
It takes the little nickely bitter taste off the tomato. I think it's very Midwestern. I think it's very. It's Wisconsin
like
spaghetti.
you guys make lasagna with cottage cheese.
I don't make lasagna with cottage cheese.
If you make lasagna with
But I
cottage
do say
cheese,
ricotta, not ricotta.
well, it's ricotta.
Ricotta. You gotta get the mozz and the ricotta and the capicola. The
Good food.
Oh man. So,
What about you, man? How was your week at work?
you want to hear an embarrassing story?
Sure.
I love to embarrass my wife in public. Right? It's so much fun because she's such an easy target. So we're at the big box store today. I won't say which one, but it starts with a C and ends with an O.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're at the big box store today, and true story.
Now, wait, are you going to change names to protect?
No, it's too late. Everybody who's watching knows who my wife is, and down the road, by the time anybody sees this, everybody will know who my wife is anyway. So,
Fair statement.
I'm at the big box store with.
Wait a minute.
Hey.
Wait. Happy belated birthday, his wife.
I said happy.
No, I
God.
didn't. No. I didn't say.
Oh. Well, she accused me of not saying it too, and I was
Really?
like, "You were on the phone, and I said happy birthday because I bought her. I made her a present with my own two hands. Made her a present. I made a nice little altar that like hangs on the wall.
Nice.
Little shelf, little barn board action. I think it's pretty choice.
Barn
That's
board
right. I
action.
said choice
Choice. That's a big word. For things you've created
with my own hands.
with your own two hands.
But we're at the So she
Starts with a C, ends with an O.
It starts with C, ends with an O. It's got an ost in the middle. And and have you ever been to this particular big box store? It's made up of long rows of giant pallet racking.
This is the new one.
This is a new one over here.
Let me ask you this: since it's the
V-Town.
new one, did they go above and beyond?
No, it's the same.
No, but did they go above and beyond with the samples?
No, there was only one sample sec, and they were sampling frozen Asian chicken things. You know, where they take like a chicken nugget and they slap some like weird sassy sweet sour
cut
sauce
in
on
8
it,
pieces.
and then they say this is Asian food.
They cut in 8 pieces.
I feel like I'm traveling abroad. Anyway, touring the Orient, the crowned heads of Europe. Anyway,
Get out with the
yes.
fucking story.
So she's at one end of the shelf of the long shelf things, and I'm in the back of the other shelf. There's probably, I don't know, a dozen, maybe less, maybe a little bit right around there, customers in between us.
8 to 12?
Couples, 8 to 12,
Fair
something
number.
like that. And as I come around the corner, I see, because this is a big box store and you buy things in bulk, there was a very large, like this, well, maybe not like this, maybe like this, but a very, very large box of prophylactics.
Prophylactic.
Yes. Of the horse, of the horse kind.
Prophylactic.
And it was a variety pack, so it's like, you know, looked like a cereal box. It was like this. So I grabbed this cereal box of prophylactics, and I hold it up in the air, and at the top of my lungs, I scream, "Hey, baby, you like these rib ones, right?" She didn't find that.
She didn't like that too much?
She didn't find it as funny as I did.
That's
I thought it was hilarious.
That sucks. So, did you get them?
No, because she has a latex sensitivity, which is why we have 2 children. Yeah.
Don't move the mic. There's
Sorry, I
nothing
didn't mean
holding
to
it
mess
down.
up the thing there. So I was thinking this week.
You were thinking.
Well, I spend a lot of time alone during. What do you think of that? You got the.
I didn't put the Baileys in yet.
You didn't
I'm.
put it in there?
It's right here, man.
Yeah, try that out. I like it.
I'm just drinking black coffee.
Never had. Well, we're drinking coffee tonight. I was feeling a little.
Baileys.
Well, we gotta have a little something in there. I was feeling a little
How much you put in
slow. I put the whole thing in there, but that's me.
But you had a full cup. I don't have a full cup.
I did. Well, have Judd top that off for you. He's not doing anything.
Leave enough. Hey, honey, give me that for 1 second, buddy.
There you go. That's how you do it.
All right. Thank you.
Top that off. So I was thinking this week, because I spend a lot of time alone during the day at work, I'm going to get a little philosophical.
Really?
Not real philosophical. We've been friends a long time.
A long time.
Why?
Why? Things in common.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I guess my question is,
Get that.
What did you drop that?
You tried putting a fake wire in there after we already gave up the ghost on the.
What,
So anyway,
what is it that? And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to, sever or question anything like that. I wonder sometimes what brings people together. I mean, if you think about it, if you really think about it,
okay.
why are your friends your friends? Why do you have friends? Then you have, like, I have a lot of friends at work. I don't speak to any of those fuckers when I'm not working. Why not?
But they're your work friends.
Why not? Why are they just
Just like some people have work wives and work.
I don't have a work wife.
I don't have a work wife.
I work with
I don't
all
have a work
dudes.
husband either.
I work with all dudes.
I work with mostly dudes.
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
so go ahead and
that's
finish
a good. Well, I was going to mention.
I don't have any answers. I'm just putting questions out into the universe. Because, I mean, so if you really think about it, I mean, we have a lot of shared experiences over the last 20 years, plus. And we've had a lot of good times together.
Indeed.
And
we've been there for some shitty ones.
Yeah. A couple of those too. But if you really think about it, we don't really have
a lot in common.
All that much in common. You're heavy into the country music. I cannot stand most modern country music.
I understand.
It irritates the hell out of me.
I understand, but even your genre of music that you listen to, I'm cool with it.
Right, but you're not into it like I'm into it.
No, and you're into a lot of different art stuff that I'm not into.
I like punk and.
Yeah, I'm not a big punk guy. I mean, I think Travis Barker's a beast, but would he be punk or would he be too mainstream now?
What's Travis Barker?
He's a drummer to Blink-182.
Oh yeah. See,
survived the plane crash.
Blink-182,
dude. So that's not punk enough. Yeah, I get it, man. It's more mainstream, top 40 punk shit. Yeah, I get it. I don't know. What brings people together?
What brings people together? That's my question.
I don't, what makes you want to be my friend?
I don't know. That's why I was thinking about it.
That's just it. Because
I gotta tell you, I love you, but every other day, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck does he want now?
I'm
you whiny bitch.
Whiny bitch. Fuck you ghost bastard. Just sending you shit, man. Check it out. Look at it. Get on top of stuff.
But I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't get rid of it. It's not like it's something that, like where do you cross the line between, I mean, just using us as an example. But I know that there's a lot of
whiny bitch. Fuck you.
Sometimes a little bit. I'm gonna tell you a little bit. A little bit.
Pain in the ass.
Pain in the ass.
3 days. You don't respond to nothing that I'm trying to get a hold of him for. All of a sudden, what do you want? Brother, come on.
I mean, I got friends that I never speak to that I might talk to once a month. And again, just using us as an example, to put out there for comparison. Is it chemical? Is there like some kind of cosmic force?
Well, I'm not attracted to you.
Well, I didn't mean like that. I don't mean chemical like that. I'm not throwing pheromones or anything at it. Would be fine. Yeah, those pheromones are. Not throwing the. In fact, I think I'm a little ripe right now, as a matter of fact. So, get some of that on you. But
stupid shit.
But how do you, and you have.
Okay, here's this.
Keep going, because I'll come back to it.
What about that there's people that are closer with their friends than they are with their own family?
Well, you know the saying, blood is thicker than water? You've heard that before?
Yes, of course.
Do you know the actual saying?
No.
The actual saying, so blood is thicker than water, right? So that's come to mean...
moment by...
That's come to mean blood, like family, relations, are more important than other relationships. So blood is thicker than water, right? So my brother Tim over here on the guitar, he pisses me off.
How about that band?
But eventually I gotta forgive him because he's blood, right?
Fair.
There you go. So that's what everybody thinks that means. But what the whole saying is actually, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. That's the actual saying.
Say that again.
The blood of the covenant being a pact, contract, agreement, bond, is thicker than the water of the womb. So what it's basically saying is that the relationships and bonds that you form voluntarily are actually more important, stronger
than the ones that you have with your family.
The ones that you are just naturally born into. So that's the actual saying.
So all this time we got it backwards.
Well, I didn't, because I knew what it meant.
I did, because I did it.
When people say that to you, blood is thicker than water, you can be like, no. Let me.
And now you can too.
And now you can too. And so let me school you. It's the blood of the covenant. It's thicker than the water of the womb.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
Because all this time.
Getting it wrong.
I
love the entomology. Entomology? Not entomology.
I don't know.
It's not entomology, because that's insects.
Yes,
there's a word for the study of the history of words and phrases. And I forget what it is.
Would one of our guests tell us?
One of our guests might tell us. I don't know. But so what happens? Is it familiarity?
Gravity.
Is it what happens in the mind, in the soul, in the heart that forms these connections that are forever lasting?
I don't know.
Kind of things.
I don't have any answers for that.
Well, I'm not looking for answers. I'm looking for questions.
I thought you asked the question.
Well, I did ask the questions, but does the question lead to more questions?
Of course it does.
Well, there you go.
A good question does lead to more questions.
Right. I'm not looking to solve the riddle. I'm looking to put the riddle into the universe. I got all the answers, but I've already forgotten.
Of course you do. So
it's a strange thing.
It's good. It's good to, but yeah, like how?
Right.
Like your family.
Our family.
Well, it's not. I have an amazing family out here, and yes, they're. I am a adopted member of the family.
Of blood of the covenant.
Yes, blood of the covenant. We do holidays. Mm-hmm. My son is part of everything, and yeah, we're lucky people.
He's in the family photo.
I'm in the yes. I've been to my son and I. You can't see him. He's right there. We've been invited to family reunions. And we got to wear the exact color, the right color.
Well, it's very large. The family photo, the extended family photo, is almost an aerial photograph. We almost had to use a drone to get everybody in.
It's pretty.
Take over a small town family. If we decided to go into organized crime, you'd all be fucked. You'd all be working for us. I'm just saying. Chicago, forget about it. Forget about Chicago.
Just don't
right here. The power's right here. Right here.
There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, in the family photo.
Yes.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to.
No. It's just
You were talking
it's
about,
just really cool. It's weird. Never thought of it that way. Really, I don't got as much time to think about why are people still friends or why are they friends, and then and then of course that question brings in other questions, and it is kind of weird, I guess, because you have just I have blood family that I have a hard time getting along with.
Well, there you go.
And I have yeah. So
there you go.
Why
Blood
is
of the covenant?
So, but they also say that you were 1/4, and I say it to my son a lot. You're 1/4 of the 3 people you hang out with. So there's that.
You want to expound on that a little bit for me?
Well, it's to me it's just simple math. I mean,
1/4.
1/4 of the 3 other people you hang out with. So between the four of you, because you're 1/4 of the other 3 people.
So if there's 4 people in the group,
4 people counting you.
right? So you take 1/4 of each one of those people.
Yeah.
So you're 3/4 of the people you hang with.
No, you take on because when you hang with certain people, you start. You're true to yourself, but sometimes things.
If you got the right people, you start to rub off on each other
Yeah.
and become the unit.
Yeah, you become one unit. I mean, even just before when you pulled up, we were talking, and we practically didn't have to finish what we were saying.
No, because
we were here, man.
We were right there,
and that's kind of.
You go back to conversations from 30 years ago, right in the middle of a conversation. 20 years, 30, because we have no.
About 22.
22.
But that's fucking creepy.
But we could pick up conversations that we cut short years ago just by
going into
just
it.
by picking up where we left off. Yeah.
So-
Okay. So yeah, but human relationships are weird like that, and not weird. They.
Well, what about your relationship with a dog?
Profound me something.
Or a horse? Or even people are you got a relationship with a fucking squirrel that comes out of the tree and you feed every day. What kind of friendship or relationship would you consider
Is that a relationship with a squirrel? I mean, okay, let's go back to the dogs. If you're a dog person,
Absolutely.
If you're a pet person, okay, because some people aren't pet people, and animals are just animals. But when you see your dog laying on the ground going,
Whoa!
Speaking of dogs,
that's Max. Come here, buddy. What are you doing? We brought him to the set today because he's a part of the crew. We don't want to leave him anywhere.
So if you're an animal person, and if you're not an animal person, a dog is just a dog. But if you are a dog person and you see your dog laying, he's dreaming. Well, clearly the dog has a soul. And when you go to that next place, wherever all of your dogs are going to be waiting for you, I don't know what he's doing over there.
I think I got an idea.
Okay.
He's trying to tell us that we're looking everywhere but at the camera.
Well, we're going to look back at the camera, but we're conversing.
We're conversing.
But you're the third person in our conversation.
And each one of you are your own individual third person.
And you're 1/4 of the 3.
They would be 1, 2, 3, 4. They would be 1/5 of the people that they're hanging out with.
But there's like 200 of them.
There's 101.
We got a lot of people hanging out.
And thank you again to you guys. But they are 1/5 of us. Because they're not really, unless somebody else is interacting, then they become one of, because that person might say something that has an impact on them.
So this is like a first-person shooter game.
But well, that was
Pets. When you go to the next place and all your
dreaming
dogs,
souls
and all your dogs are waiting for you. That's really all I want to see. When I pass and go to the next place, I don't want to talk to
people,
dead relatives.
You just want your dogs back.
I just want my dogs back.
I hear you there.
Like all of them just like waiting for me. Clancy's gonna be over there. Deese will be over there. Clancy 1 be over there. Maybe even Flipper, even though he bit me on the face once. Yeah.
Which
flipper.
one's Clancy 2, or is it Clancy 1
There
and
were
Clancy
there,
8?
there were two Clancy's.
Well, I know, but when you greet them both in
Can you throw
heaven...
more-
I'll know the difference.
Well, what I mean is, for their own
Thank you so much.
self-confidence, which is it going to be Clancy 1 and Clancy A, or Clancy 1?
It won't matter because we'll all be in that ethereal place. We'll just run off into a grassy field somewhere, chasing birds and stuff.
You gonna chase birds?
Yeah, well, one of them did.
Are you gonna chase birds?
No, I ain't chasing birds.
You're gonna watch him.
I'm gonna
chase
watch
birds.
them chase birds.
Fair enough.
At least yeah. God, I derailed again.
We'll talk about your coffee mug.
It's a nice coffee, man. Surrender the booty. Well, I like a bit of coffee in the morning.
Coffee's a little weird to be having right now.
As I said, I was feeling a little foggy when I came in here tonight.
I'm expecting to do this in another, 12 years or so.
Yeah, I was feeling a little foggy when I came in here tonight. I need a little boost, a little caffeine to pick me back up. Although we got a little something in there.
Yeah, we got
I got a little Bailey's in mine.
Bailey's. I've never had Bailey's before.
Never had it. I never had. Well, this isn't truly an Irish coffee either.
Wouldn't that be minty?
No.
Why am I hooked on mint?
Because you're thinking of frickin' Shamrock Shakes and
No,
shit,
I'm not thinking of Shamrock Shakes.
which shouldn't be minty. Just
They should be-
because
they should taste
I'll
like a
tell you why you're
Shamrock.
thinking that. Because when you think Irish, you automatically think of green things for St. Patrick's Day and green things. And things that are wrapped in green are usually minty or chicken flavored.
Fair enough. Or chicken flavor. Blue is beef.
Red
is beef.
Red is beef.
Blue is original.
Green's usually chicken, but blue can sometimes be pork or
I
vegetable.
was talking about ramen.
Oh yeah,
Because the budget that we're on.
right.
Like an arugula.
Arugula. It's a
It's a
vegetable.
vegetable. See, I know where you're going. But so human relationships have always kind of been curious to me.
They are curious.
You know, you have people who will say all day that they love everybody, and they'll tell you that they love you, and they just love everybody, but they say the word love so much that it really doesn't mean anything because next week they're pissed at that person and never speak to them again.
I tell my buddies.
You do.
I do tell my buddies.
You do. You're very expressive with your. I love everybody.
Well, not everybody. In my people, like there's people I love you, man.
Right.
You know?
Right. But I also know people who say that thinking that they're enriching the world with their love, but don't really, because then they get into a thing with. Were you playing Everybody Hurts?
How about that band?
Everybody hurts. He was keeping it somber back there for us.
This is great.
They you know the kind of person I'm talking about. They'll tell you all the time. They'll say, I love you, I love this person, I love them, I love them. But then they treat those people like they don't love them. But everybody's definition of love is different too. Well, okay, I can take that to a point.
Yeah, there's a base. But then after that, it gets to be different kind. I mean,
so there's like
the
general
bottom
love.
line is everything. I don't want to use the word circumstantial because it's not the right word, but everything. There's things that have its levels. You know, like a lot of my buddies, I'll grab their ass.
Don't grab my ass anymore.
It's nothing but fucking around. That's all it is.
Makes me uncomfortable.
That's why I do it to him. But it's there's different levels of all this stuff. So when I tell my people that I love them, I do mean it. I do love my people. Mm-hmm. Grabbing the ass thing is just out of fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just I don't know. I'm really distracted by thinking about the different levels of everything right now. That makes sense.
I think sometimes that word is thrown out too easily. Is all.
But by whom?
Society as a whole.
Society as a whole.
Yeah. There'll be like groups of people like, oh yeah, come on over, we love everybody.
Okay.
I think it takes away from the weight of the word.
Okay, well how about this? Lead singer of a band. Love you guys. Don't you think in some way they make what's possible? Athletes.
Yeah.
Look, Sonny, love you guys. If
Much
it wasn't
love.
for them, if it wasn't for the fan,
Right.
the athlete, the performer of any kind,
Right.
would not be in that place.
Okay, so the performer on stage, or the athlete or whatever, says, love you guys, I love you, much love, whatever. Does he then come down and hang out with the people and have a drink? No, those people can't even freaking...
No, and that's true, and that's
doesn't
true.
even know their name.
Hence, there's levels, man. There's levels to all kinds of shit. So if somebody says that they love you, man. I know where I'm coming from, and I know where I'm coming from. Somebody else saying it, maybe in some capacity, they do, or the way that they know how. It's like apologies.
So you're talking about more like feeling the love, the energy of the love in the room kind of thing.
Maybe their love is no. Maybe their love isn't from the energy. Maybe the love is from a loyalty or a respect or a thank you versus I want to take you in the back and bang you.
I wasn't talking about
well, not with. But I'm saying that there's different kinds of love.
Okay.
There's love out of respect.
Well, then why can't you just say respect? Because there are people that I respect, but I can't fucking stand them. But I respect them.
Love's easier to spell. That's why.
It is at that.
Yeah, it's a four-letter word.
But respect is pretty.
But you got the song, man.
But when you spell respect, you always hear Aretha Franklin in your head.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sing Aretha Franklin.
Give it a shot. Come on, give it a shot.
No.
Come on.
No, I don't want to.
In 5.
Not gonna happen.
Oh, that's 2, 1.
Not doing it. Not gonna do it.
Come on, man.
Need respect, just a little bit. I'm about to give you all my love. All I'm asking. Yeah, see how bad that is? I got like the great Aretha Franklin radio voice, like when you're singing in the car by yourself. I sound awesome.
When I'm in the car, when I'm in the shower, when I'm in the house.
I don't sing in the shower.
I sing in the shower. It was brought to my attention that when I'm happy.
You sing in the shower?
I sing all the time. And the shower is no less of a place. Although at work, I walk around whistling.
I have been known to whistle in the shower.
I walk around work whistling. Not like, but like whistling songs. Mm-hmm. Primarily, if I only had a brain from the Wizard of Oz.
That is one of my go-tos as well. It's just the same.
It's always a good laugh. So yeah, that's what I got going on. We only got
so respect. So we're talking about love versus respect, because there are people that I respect, but I can't stand them.
Okay,
but I might respect them for.
So what do you respect them for?
Well, I would respect them for either their knowledge, their ability, their position. Although,
so wouldn't you want somebody like that on your team?
Not if I don't like them, especially if I don't love them.
But it depends. What don't you like about them?
Maybe they're an asshole.
An asshole in what way?
See, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Because
there's different levels of asshole.
Right.
Because at times, to you, I'm an asshole, and at times to me, you're a fucking asshole.
I get it.
I mean, but and we
remember what we said. One of us said once, and probably both of us at different times. So I could tell you to fuck off, and then go have a beer with you.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. No, yeah. Absolutely.
But
there's no, it's that pop of steam and that's it.
But there's people that I respect that I could never.
But why do you let them get to that point?
I don't. Because
Because you keep them at arm's length. But
because I respect them, but have no emotional attachment to them. People that I have no emotional attachment to, if they're assholes, I'll just kind of block them out and go about my day. I mean, obviously sometimes people get through and the assholes will affect you. But for the most part, if I run into somebody or am interacting with somebody and they're a dick, if I don't have any emotional attachment to them, whatever.
why don't you just call them out on
Fuck
it?
you. Sometimes I do.
You're a
Sometimes, but once again, I have no emotional attachment to that person. It's not worth anything to me to try and help that person grow past being a dick at this point.
But I understand that part.
The juice is not worth the squeeze.
The juice is not worth. I love that saying. The juice.
That's what I'm saying. Now, sometimes
I believe that everybody brings something to the table. I mean, I've had many.
Oh no, I disagree.
You know, I believe I've had many cancers in my life that have given me knowledge, even though they were fucking idiots. That I've learned things from.
yeah. But that doesn't.
I don't call them up and see, hey, how you doing?
Right. See, that's what I'm saying.
So I keep them where I keep
Right.
them.
So you respect them for what they have brought to you, but you have no emotional attachment to them.
No.
No. See, that's what I'm saying. Now, sometimes, I'm human, and I am kind of an asshole. So sometimes I do call people out on shit just for the sake of the universe.
Just so you know, I get called an asshole quite often.
Well, I do too. Not to my face most times. But.
Yeah, mine's 50-50, I believe, and I get called an asshole a lot.
But sometimes, sometimes I feel like I might be like an instrument of karma, and it's my cosmic responsibility to check people on their asshole. Plus, it's fun.
I enjoy telling people that they're fucking idiots.
And in the smallest ways too, like when the guy doesn't put his shopping cart in the cart corral. Or
did you see the video of that guy with the flags and the magnets?
the cart nut. What does he call himself?
Cart
narcs? Yeah, there you go. Or the guy standing in line at the convenience store who's being impatient with the person, the customer in front of him. Because it'd be like an old lady who's writing a check at Quick Trip for a loaf of bread. And the guy behind her is just losing his ever-loving mind. Sometimes I find it fulfilling to be like, dude, chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
You'll get there.
I have a hard. I hold doors for people, and if they don't say thank you, I'm holding it like expecting a thank you or sneezing. When people don't say bless you,
or at least gesundheit.
I fucking hate.
I don't speak German, so I don't know what gesundheit means.
I hate that, man.
Really?
Yeah, I hate that. I do. I just say bless you, man. Maybe a little superstition in there, maybe a little politeness in there.
Do you sneeze a couple more times sometimes?
No.
Give me the old 1, 2, 3.
Feels empty. Like, nobody said bless you.
Nobody said
that
bless
sucks.
you.
I'm alone. A room full of people.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, well.
Well, I'll do my best to, because I don't always say bless you.
Whatever, fuck you.
I'll do my best to pick up on that.
Of course you
do better.
Do your best.
I want to be a better friend, man!
Good stuff. Good stuff. I thought this would be creamier, hence Bailey's Irish cream.
This is technically not an Irish coffee. A lot of people when they say Irish coffee, they just mean they're putting booze in it, and they'll put any kind of booze they like in it and call it an Irish coffee because I guess Irish people are drunks apparently. I don't know.
And they like potatoes.
And they like potatoes. I guess that's the only thing that.
But isn't that like stereotyping?
I guess, but I guess that must be like the extent of Irish culture is drunk people and potatoes.
They make good whiskey.
For the record, I don't think that's true.
What?
That's the extent of Irish culture.
Oh no. They got.
And I like potatoes.
They got really fast dancers.
Yeah. Like I could
Is that river dance?
I could be river dancing right now, and you wouldn't even know it because the upper half of my body would not be moving at all.
But your beard would be.
No, it wouldn't.
Sweaters.
It wouldn't. But I'm actually river dancing right now.
Holy shit, he is.
Yep, there you go.
Sincerely.
Start breathing really heavy.
So there is an actual recipe for an Irish coffee.
And this is not it.
This is not it. This is just coffee with Baileys in it, but there is an actual recipe for Irish coffee. It is really good. It does contain whiskey, but it's more about how things are prepped and put together.
Does it take a while to make it happen?
No. It's very simple. It's pretty easy. I can't recall it right off the top of my head, but as I remember the last time I made it, I tend to find myself becoming more and more finicky and connoisseurish of my everyday
Coffee?
consumptions, like coffee. For the longest time, just buy that,
everyday consumptions.
Yeah. So for the longest time, I just buy that can of Folgers. Whatever.
My everyday is Hill Brothers Donut Shop.
Yeah. So, but nowadays,
Basic.
Nowadays, I like things a little nicer. Maybe it's about the process, but I like to buy whole bean coffee. I like to grind it in the morning.
You grind it up fine, or you grind it up chunky?
Well, it depends on the method. If I'm going French press, then you want more of a coarse ground.
But isn't it the finer it's ground, the more bitter it is?
If you're using a drip machine, yes. If you're using your standard drip machine, yes.
Excuse me.
And you don't want to grind it real fine because it'll make your coffee bitter. Right? So that's what I'm talking about. Stuff like that. Once upon a day, a garage floor temperature old Milwaukee was plenty.
Yeah.
Now I need a
Warm Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Now I need a ice cold Weiss and an ice cold something with a little flavor or something with a little culture to it.
Let me ask you
Enjoy
this.
it. Whiskey, same thing. Used to be that bottle of Jack Daniels in the corner and
Old number 7.
with an old number 7.
Old
We all
number
know
7.
number 7. But now I'm I want a little flavor. I want a little smoke. I want a little this, a little bit of that.
So what about Gentleman or
taste it.
Single Barrel? What about the Frank Sinatra? I got a 150th anniversary back then.
Yeah, and yet there it sits, undrunk.
Yeah.
What good is that?
Well, it was a gift.
Well, what good is a gift if you don't use it?
Well, I'm gonna crack it in the right thing,
What are you gonna crack it
when
for?
my kid graduates high school.
The kid makes it that long. I don't put his ass through a fucking wall first.
Well, I might have a couple bucks on that for you.
The type of bottle you need when the apocalypse happens, so you can crack that last. Thank God we still.
But you wouldn't finish it.
See that?
You would
See
never
that?
finish it unless you could see the apocalypse coming.
Well, that's.
Let's say it's a tsunami, and the
It's like
tsunami
sure.
is 20 miles offshore, but it's a 100-foot wall of water. You'll see it, and you'll have enough time to sit back and crack that bottle of Gentleman Jack.
Maybe we need to take a trip and bury it somewhere, and then go back in so many years, dig it up, and drink it.
You know what we should do? We'll take the Gentleman, and I'll go buy a really nice bottle of scotch, something in the 18 to 20-year-old range. We'll bury them both, and then
See who wins when you dig it
the
up.
first one to die, when one of us dies, the survivor has to go and drink the other one's liquor.
That could be cool.
I like it.
I like it.
Sounds like a pact.
Let's
Chin
do
chin.
it. Yes, camera guy Joe.
Do you have a question?
What would happen if, let's say you die first.
Uh-huh.
What would happen to his Jack then?
He'd take it home, put it back on the shelf. Perfectly good bottle of Jack. I mean, don't waste it.
Yeah.
I think that's a good spot. I think to wrap her up.
I agree. That's a good. We got to go do that.
I think that's a fine idea.
We got to go to the desert.
We gotta find a spot in the desert where you will remember where it is.
Okay, don't hold us to any time frames, but I got a feling.
But we're not gonna tell you where we do it anyway, because
No.
then somebody go dig up my scotch.
With all due respect, I love you, but fuck you.
So what have we learned tonight?
There's different levels of relationships.
So not much.
well, yeah, I guess not. 'Cause that was my idea.
Love is a fine and confusing thing, and yeah.
Bailey's Irish Cream is not that good to me.
Well,
I didn't enjoy it.
try it. Maybe try it iced.
I didn't enjoy it.
Iced coffee.
I don't know if I enjoy iced coffee either.
Have a good week, folks.
Take care.